performance with a bunch of people in makeup. They take it off, and you wouldn't know they just performed. I just like loved the crew we were working with. It was just like these are nationally ranked people, but once they're out of that makeup and costume, and they're walking down the street, you would never know.
你几岁才开始学京剧
？9岁。
9岁，是你的选择，或者你父母的选择？
我父母的选择。来帮个忙。我想了。
你记得你的第一次看京剧吗？
嗯。
好，你几岁那时候？
那时候就得也是9岁。
也是9岁。和你，如果你不是京剧的演员，你会喜欢做什么样的工作？
如果不是京剧演员的话，我想应该是，估计我会学什么 ？Computer。
那你喜欢听什么样的音乐？
我其实很喜欢就是外国的音乐。
是吗？什么样的？你有一个你最喜欢的一个歌手吗？
哎呀，那个歌手我不知我叫什么名字。记不住，大概都很喜欢，反正很有感觉的那种也都很喜欢。
Hero like rap 或者 like hip hop， 什么样的歌是涅槃？
他们叫什么？应该叫
什么？
这个人叫我也不知道应该叫什么，应该
Justin Bieber
啊 ，Justin Bieber，ever。
No, I know he.
我看你去照相去。
Baby. How I would do it?
As far as promote.
If I had unlimited funding, I would probably just, I don't know, I'd do.
We spoke about this a lot.
What we're doing right now is a great opportunity, and I think that it's a very good idea, but it's hard to carry out, and not everybody can do it, I know.
Well, you'd have to go at it two very, very different ways.
Sharing outside the country.
There's not that much opportunity to see it when you're in the US.
Western audiences down sees BJOpera and like, holy hell, how did they do that?
It's not that people aren't interested in it, I think it's that people don't really know about it.
If you try and, find videos of it on YouTube for your friends, it's just like, it's really hard to find good ones.
Spread up troops and training troops all over the country, if I could do it in America.
Bringing the people who do theater, who do BJOpera in China, and students from wherever, then they could teach one another their individual cultures.
Workshops at schools, or just go to a school auditorium and be like, hey, I'm 45 and I can still do like 500 backflips in a row. Like, that's pretty cool.
Infusing like BJOpera into like theater programs, or like having like classes on it.
The history of Chinese theater. It's actually really, really interesting in the way it all ties into politics and how it's so incredibly regional.
Make the performances more accessible.
Little shows or little classes.
Having it out there and known.
Something on Broadway. I want to put on something on off-Broadway. I want to put something up in Chicago.
They had like some big holiday festival, and they had like shows going on.
I'll say, hey, I remember that. I saw that, when I was in 3rd grade in my auditorium. We should go.
If you tell like one person, then they tell their friends who tell their friends, and then like grows.
Making people aware about it.
I'm actually learning to do my own makeup right now. It's incredibly complicated, and the brush style they use to put the stuff on is really amazing. You don't just go up and down or side to side. They have this very odd curved stroke.
Yeah.
He said that he had it.
Cái gì vậy? Cái gì vậy ra Trần?
No, he did not. He didn't tell you that. He said you should have them.
Cái gì không có được cũng đưa đi về vậy nha. Vậy nghe đi tụi
That's difficult. Getting your eyelid open just the right way to paint it.
It's funny because he's pouting, but
Beautiful.
Thank you.
They were telling us that some people in China never see Peking opera.
I'd like to expand the way it's done in China. Advertising, number one.
Cartoons are a great idea.
Immortalized as a cartoon character. That's really cool.
The characters, the costumes, the bright makeups.
A really fun part of it was like dressing up and like the makeup.
I definitely like the makeup, so I think dolls.
For like younger audiences, that could be really interesting.
How to put the makeup on, and this is what the makeup's supposed to look like for both male and females.
Games or toys, you have like little puppet things, you know?
If it even had the accessory pieces, like the lady we worked with her headdress and her little two, braids.
They're trying to incorporate it into the students' daily routine. When they do morning exercises, they were saying that they would put Peking opera movements into those exercises.
Modernizing Peking opera so that the stories are relatable, so that people, like youth, become more interested in it. I think there's a lot of different ways you could do it, but that's what I would do.